Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we did M.A. Kieferberg, based on Goody Little Two Shoes and I guess some other game that isn't out yet. I don't know. It was a fine little nation. Probably could use a little bump in power, but we won, so it's all good. This time we are playing, as you might be able to tell, we're playing in ultra wide. I've been recording Hollow Knight Silk Song in ultra wide, which dates this video, I suppose. And I didn't want to switch back and forth on OBS my resolution for recording. So I was like, fuck it, let's just see what Dominions is like in ultra wide. It's certainly not built for it in any way, but I mean, it works. You can just play in a window and just, make it an ultra wide window. So yeah, all the UI is still going to be on the edges of the screen stuff, but I think it's going to be playable, and we'll see the maps and the battles in full glory. I assume the battles are going to be still. Yeah, I mean, I assume. Alright, let's roll up a nation, though. 181. That is Vantilia. I believe we've done it. I think. 338. That is Senri. From the Not Toho mod. The Lenin Project mod. I don't think we did Senri. We did Dragonfly Castle, I believe. Yes. I think that's the only one we've done from that mod, I believe. So, yeah, we're going to do Senri. So, we got to find the Lenin Project. Lenin 2.0. Good. Little gem gen, little trusty research, always the ones that break. And away we go. We just did a 3-player thing, so I guess we should do something a bit bigger. We'll do Glory of the Gods. It's been a while for that one. Mangg's LPs 232. MA. We're gonna do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably. It's suitable for 12 to 20. It's 227 land. Yes, I think 12 might actually be a little cramped. It's 227 land. Yeah, maybe we just do 10. We like being, we like the extra room, so we'll do 10. And we are playing as Senri Shrine Peace Through Force. The most influential religious power in Mugenri is without a doubt Senri Shrine. In days long past, the Sanctuary and the rest of the Mugenri enjoyed the fruits of a peace enforced by the iron rule of Senri's previous head priest. But one day, the dictatorial head priest disappeared without a trace, and in her place were 2 new head priests. The rule of the newcomers was unlike that of the previous head priest. They barely enforced their will, they occasionally solved troublesome incidents, they somewhat kept the peace, but when news of the War of Ascension reached their ears, they were compelled to bring back the dictatorial system of rule so that they may join the war to stop anyone, at least anyone who threatened their own peaceful livelihood from ascending. Okay. So we have mostly humans with some yokai. Mediocre military. Fuck. But well-equipped infantry. Strong sacreds. Alright. Strong death, astral water, glamour magic, with blood and some nature. Strong priest, standard forts. Alright, we got quite a collection of units here. Fairy Scout has flying, stealth 50, 22 map move. Fine. Peacekeeping Officer, 50 leadership, troll bonus 4, chaos recruitment 1. Alright. Enforcer Captain, 100 leadership, patrol bonus 5, chaos recruitment 1. I mean, it's almost like, what's the point, really? You're gonna take, what, 3 turmoil so this thing costs 77 gold instead? Get out of here. Enforcer Marshal, 120 leadership, patrol bonus 5, 20 map move. Not bad. Regime Exterminator. 50 leadership, level 1 holy, pillager 4, patrol bonus 5. Dimension Jumper. 2 astral, 2 glamour, 2 holy. 20% for another astral glamour. You can have some big astral glamour and holy communions. Also Halt Heretic 2, but the big problem, Insane 10. I will never recruit these. I also have Teleport and Blink, which is kind of nice. But they do cost 335 gold, but if it wasn't for the Insane, I'd strongly consider it. Yeah, okay. Monochrome Priest. Same price, no insanity. 2 water, 2 death, 2 holy, 20% chance for another water, astral, or death. Halt Heretic 2, Inquisitor. Yeah, it's pretty solid. This is probably what we'll go with. It's a little pricey, but it's nice to have Mage Priests, I'll say that. Red Hat Priest. Same price. 2 death, 2 blood, 2 holy, 20% for astral, death, blood. Berserker plus 3, Blood Searcher 1. Well, if we want to do blood, which we usually don't. Hungry Spirits, cap only. 225 gold. 2 death, 1 nature, 1 holy. Fear 5, invulnerable 10. Spirit Sight, population killer 10, reduce unrest 1, corpse eater 2. With a life drain built on. Thug potential? Well, it's got 22 base hit points. It has 10 invulnerable. 14 base attack, 11 base defense, 16 MR, 17 morale. It can bless itself, and you know, if you've got gems or a skull standard, you can get invulnerable 25 and soul vortex, and then you're kind of cooking on, you know, something like that can easily be a light thug. So yeah, I'd say like, what sort of death, astral, water, glamour. So no earth, but yeah, you just get some like reasonable armor and a skull standard, and you have an easy light thug, I would say. Invulnerable 25 plus like 18 per 17 protection on a body armor. Although you probably want some protection on your head, but still, it's pretty good. Dimension Master, cap only. 560 gold, 4 recruitment points. But you get 3 astral, 3 glamour, 3 holy, 50% for another astral or glamour. Halt Heretic 2, Void Sanity 10, Teleport Blink, Combat Caster. It's pretty pricey for 17 research, because you are paying a lot for the level 3 holy. Hard to say. It's not the favorite mage I've ever seen. Monochrome High Priest, cap only, 580 gold, 4 recruitment points, 3 water, 3 death, 3 holy, 50% for another water, astral, or death. They're perma-blessed, and they're Dominion spread. Oh my god, they're Dominion spreaders. Wait a minute, Mikey. You're giving me a recruitable Dominion spreader? Out the gates? I just have to spend money? Okay, yeah, this is the... Okay. That's wild. This is the only mage we're making then. That's crazy, dude. This is also one, but it's 3 death, 3 blood, 3 holy. I'd rather have the water death. That's nuts, right? Am I crazy? I mean, it's pricey, don't get me wrong. You're going to be spending 290 gold a turn. And the research is not that phenomenal. You're getting 8.5 research a turn, but you're getting an awesome mage and Dominion spreader forever. That's crazy good. Units. Peacekeeper Spearman. Recruit anywhere. Only 6 protection on the body. 13 defense, though, with a parry 4 shield. 10 MR, 10 morale. 13 damage spear, 10 attack. Honestly, not that terrible. Not something we'd want, but not terrible. Peacekeeper Archer. 6 protection with a range 35 short bow, 11 piercing. It's okay. We don't really have any buffs for it, unfortunately. Peacekeeper. 6 protection, 15 defense with a shield, and a 14 damage steel baton, 11 attack. Still kind of, you know, just fine. I mean, that's good defense, and it's good. Most attacks then are going to go either miss or go through 22 protection. It's not bad. Enforcer. They get upgraded to 14 protection. Still have 15 defense with the shield. And have the steel baton, 12 attack, 14 blunt damage. The damage is not great, but they're very good line holders, I would say. And I just love this imagery. It's very fun. It's like the Arbides in 40k. Glaive Enforcer. Ditches the shield for a length 3 glaive. 10 attack, 22 damage. I would not pick that. Enforcer Crossbow. Range 40, 14 precision, 11 armor piercing every other round. Yeah, unfortunately, it will slaughter your dudes pretty well. I think you could probably just use these. Usually enough crossbows does get the job done, but... Heavy Enforcer. 11 hit points, 21 protection on body and head, 16 defense with a parry, 7 tower shield, 10 MR, 13 morale, 6 speed, 10 encumbrance, and the steel baton, 13 attack, 15 blunt damage. They are very tanky. That tower shield is beautiful. Honestly, in that case, I might take crossbows. I think you'll still lose some to these crossbows, but they are only 11 armor piercing. It's not that high, so you'll probably be okay. And I think these guys do need some help in actually killing stuff. So they would kind of just be there as a front line to protect the crossbowmen. But that could work, but we have a lot of units left to look at. Regime Samurai. 12 hit points, 15 protection, 14 defense, no shield. Instead, they got a 16 attack katana, 18 slash piercing damage. Instead of crossbows, we could put these guys on a flank, and they would hit pretty hard. Yeah, they could certainly shred, and that is a nice high attack. That is a length 1 two-handed weapon, though. We had that recently, and I questioned it, but I guess that does happen. Let me just look in the inspector really quick at a katana. Yeah, okay. So katana is a vanilla two-handed one length weapon. So I guess, I mean, I think it should be length 2, but I suppose that would be a little imbalanced. Its advantage is that it has very high attack, plus 3 attack. Regime Samurai Archer. 15 protection, 13 defense, no shield. They have a katana and longbow, range 45, 14 piercing. Every round. They are also, well, yeah, they're more expensive than the crossbowmen, including resource costs as well. But they are... they're similar. So the advantage of these is that they have the big katana. But if you're just using them as pure ranged units, that doesn't really help you much. There is an argument that they fire every round versus every other round. So it sort of depends on what you're fighting. For independence, I suppose we might want just a longbow. Enforcer Cavalry. They do have 14 protection, 18 defense with a parry 4 shield, 26 speed, a steel baton, 13 attack, 14 damage. The horse, however, has 3 protection. Yeesh. The Shrine Keeper can be recruited outside forts. Can be recruited anywhere you have a temple. They are dirt cheap. 11 hit points, 7 protection, 8 on the body, 13 defense, 11 MR, 13 morale, 13 speed. They have Halt Heretic 1, which is awe, but only against sacreds. And a Glaive, 10 attack, 23 damage. Well... yeah, well... the big problem, of course, is archers. You can bump up the attack and defense pretty well, you know, and they'll be hard to actually hit in melee. But they need something to help them against archers. So they need either Stygian Flesh or Undying Enchanted Blood or Air Shield or Ethereal. Something like that. I don't know. Something. Monochrome Longbrush. Cap only sacred. 14 hit points, 8 protection, 15 defense with a parry 4 Hoplon, 12 MR, 13 morale. And they have a length 4 long brush, 12 attack, 14 magic piercing, double versus magic beings. Yeah, this we can do some good work with, I think. They definitely still benefit a lot from Stygian Flesh. But just protect against arrows. They do have the Hoplon Parry 4, which is nice, but Stygian Flesh wouldn't go amiss, as always. And with a length 4 weapon that already starts at 12 attack, you can do a lot of repelling. But I would say their damage is a little low. They probably want more strength. So, you know, it's the usual sort of Stygian Flesh Blood Surge combo. Monochrome Great Brush is the two-handed version of that. So they ditch the shield for a length 2, 14 attack, 24 slashing damage brush. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's pros and cons. Dimension Hopper. These are all cap only. So, Dimension Hopper, cap only, 13 hit points, 8 protection, 9 defense, 16 MR, 13 morale. Halt Heretic 2, Teleport Blink. So this is essentially flyers. But it's even faster. It's like just a warp strike to the rear that you can do. They don't have magic weapons. They have length 2 mauls, 13 attack, 22 bludgeoning. That's so cool that I'm tempted to just work with these guys. And having heavy enforcers as our front line, and then these guys just all teleport to the back and just eviscerate stuff. Sounds really cool. Red Hat Initiate, cap only sacred. 13 hit points, 8 protection, 12 defense, 12 MR, 13 morale, 14 speed. Berserker plus 3. Their defense is going to get real low. And they have 2 Ninjatos, 16 attack, 16 slashing damage. I mean, yeah, these are your sort of pizza cutters. They'll definitely slaughter a lot of stuff, but unless they got some good old defensive blesses, they're gonna get cut up pretty well. They'll have like 10 protection and 9 defense. Yeah. And then monochrome cavalry, cap only sacred cavalry. 14 hit points, still only 8 protection, 16 defense, 13 MR, 13 morale, 30 speed is very fast. Halt Heretic 2 on them as well. They have a brush lance, 3 length, 12 attack, 15 piercing with a charge bonus, which is 6. The Inky Horse, however, 24 hit points, no protection, 8 defense, full fizz resist, and a 16 damage Inky Hoof. They also strongly benefit from Stygian Flesh, as everything does. Okay, spells. We got Horror from Beyond the Veil. Astral Glamour releases a weak horror onto the battlefield. What does that mean? I don't know. I mean, we know what horrors are. I don't know what a weak horror is. There's false horrors, but I don't know. Strong horror onto the battlefield. For 1 pearl. Otherworldly Rift, Land of the Old. This allows the recruitment of these Urmor-like troops. Okay. Nightmare of Horrors, 8+. Weak Horrors for 2 pearls. Horrors of Death, 3 strong horrors for 3 pearls. Land of Chivalry. The World of the Knights of the Order of the Eye. Sacred Knights. Land of Yokai from Senri. Oh, where's Senri? Greater Horror for 4 pearls. That's tough. Land of Ernest Cathedral. Sacred Warriors are the inverse of Senri Shrine. Return to the Old Dictator. Gets the Old Dictator commander. Okay, a lot of stuff going on there. Nothing in Alteration. Evocation, we got Dimensional Detachment. 3 pearls. Affects the entire battlefield. The entire battlefield will suffer from 6 rounds of continuous damage. Those with high MR are more likely to survive. That's sort of ominous. There's no information about how much damage. Might be something for our Pretender to play around with. Construction, we have nothing from nothing. Barrel of Ink. You get auto spell Crawling Ink. Animate ink to create a single ink thing. Yep. Yep. Void Salt makes you tainted. Gives you a AoE 1 weapon that horror marks. Okay. Enchantment, Crawling Ink. Yep, that's the spell. So, I mean, we're gonna have a lot of water death mages if we want to make this. Animate Ink Soldiers. Get 2 Ink Soldiers. Ink Beasts. We're going to try all this stuff. Shifting Ink. 3+ Ink Things. Monoclones. You get 5 monoclones for 5 water gems. 5+ Ink Soldiers. 5+ Ink Beasts. Tide of Ink. 11+ Ink Things. 40 fatigue only. Yeah, we're going to be doing all this. That might be better than Horde of Skeletons. You don't know. Monochrome Tyrant. Okay. Thaumaturgy, nothing. Blood magic, nothing, surprisingly. Okay. Right. Well, then the game plan is we're gonna go and with Dimension Hoppers. I want to make this work. They need a good bless, to say the least. Like, sort of full working man, I think. I mean, not necessarily. You could give them, like, Ethereal or something, and that's always pretty good in single player. They already have 13 attack is not bad. 22 damage is not bad. So you could go with something big like that. And then we're going to have a lot of heavy enforcers. So we need pretty decent productivity. Probably order 1, productivity 2. We got some unique pretenders. The Great Inky One. What the hell? 100 hit points, size 10, only 5 natural protection. It has 4 hand slots, a bow slot, and a helmet slot. No body. Water, Astral Nature, Fear 5, full Fizz Resist. Can't pass rivers, Unsurroundable 1000. And 4 Inky Tentacles, 12 attack, 18 armor piercing damage, but cannot be used for repelling. So I guess, yeah, if you gave it the 4 glaives, or 4 main gouges of parrying, you could bump up its defense reasonably high. It's not really that good. It's not really that good. Senri Head Priest. 28 hit points, size 3, 0 natural protection, 17 defense, 24 MR, 17 morale, 18 speed, Water to Death 2, Perma Blessed, Dominion Spreader 1, Trinity. Said priest will appear alongside 2 different head priests. Do they all have Dominion Spreader 1? Because that's pretty strong. You get a brush and 3 flying ink swords. Range 35. Yeah. Nah, it's not really... well, it is a trinity, but you never get to know what the trinity looks like until you're in there, so it's hard to make a decision based on that. If we want to go full working man, then we're probably looking at the crone. Good old crone. Always a classic. They don't, strictly speaking, need Stygian Flesh to get kills, but you are going to lose some. But the problem is I need kind of high Dominion for this strat, and we need this. So we're already looking a little painful there. We need this at 5, this at 4, everything else at 3. Ditching something or other, I suppose. That's 19 bless points, but you're spending 5 on that, 4 on Blood Surge, 10 bless points, meaning you get 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You can do that, and that's pretty solid. Yeah, you're not really ever going to go too wrong with that. If we wanted to go a bit more points, we could drop down Misfortune, of course. And we could do that to get 103 points and bump some of these things up. Get 3 more points. which could get us a blur. Or we could take another attack and heroism, which is... heroism's not that good on them, though. Compared to blur? Okay, we'll go with that. Mimi. I don't really love taking in prison, but... yeah. 227 provinces means that I think we play with, like, 14 thrones or something. Let me do math. Well, 120 provinces is 8 thrones. Double that would be 16, so... yeah, let's do 15 thrones. That's fair. Okay. Ultra wide, baby. Look at this spot that we've never started on. So much better than over fucking here. We got a whole map to play with. Good. And we have 2 thrones in sight already. We like that stuff. For units, we are going to be making dimension hoppers. We're going to be making monochrome high priest. I should probably... okay, I guess we'll start with one of those. For research, well, we're mostly interested in all this enchantment stuff, because I think that'll be a lot of fun. We can make some monoclones, whatever those are. That's what I want. That's what I want. We got enforcers and peacekeeper archers. It's a reasonable enough squad. I'm gonna go handle some Ichthyids. Maybe we should be listening to Lenin Project music. I told you, they're going to struggle offensively, unfortunately. They struggle that much against Ichthyids. It doesn't bode too well. Another throne right there. That's good. Good. Let's see if I can find Lenin Project music. Well, there is a playlist, I suppose. Sure, why not? When in Rome. I think that was mostly thanks to our level 3 priests. And no, I mean the enforcers did alright there. But it was really shitty units. Alright, we're gonna ditch the archers now. Hold and attack rear. And you got to bless them, please. And we'll see how they do here. Yeah, heavy cab, that's not gonna do well. He teleported onto the archers. That was bad. Yeah, that was pretty painful. Still, they got 45 kills, so they did the killing part good. For the light cab, yeah, they just don't have much protection. Teleport. Boom, 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 onto the commanders. Nice. And then we get caught in the route and die. No, we didn't die. We're too good. Very nice. Okay, it's working out. It's working out well. We're gonna get monoclones. And then they're gonna cook. Alright. I feel like we probably could take this throne and help our dominion spread even further. I mean, we already got 3 dominions. We have 4 temples, technically, right now on our capital. Well, 5 with the prophet. Yeah, we're doing good. We are going to want one of them to at least go around and search. Yeah, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to have one of them go around, search, and look for or build temples. Boom, 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 out of those shitty-ass mages. Get fucked. Yeah, that's why we took Stygian Flesh. It's just gonna take a while to come into play. But still, we took a throne very early. I'll take that. The water throne there. Look at our dominion spread. We're on top. Hopefully we stay on top. That's pretty obnoxious. Okay. Flegra is there. Okay, okay. We should get a proper commander here. One of these enforcer marshals. Create monoclones. Nine units have been cursed. Don't like that. Monoclone. Well, ignore the curse here. But 16 hit points, 0 protection, 11 defense, 13 MR, 30 morale, sacred, with full fizz resist. Blind, Spirit Sight, Affliction Resist 99. They have a 13 damage Inky Claw and a range 35 Flying Ink Sword. 11 attack, 11 precision. 18 slash pierce damage. Double versus magic beings. And is used in melee as well. I don't think that I'd put them on range just because that's really painful. and their precision is not very high. And the fact that they'll use this in melee is pretty nice. So yeah, I don't think we want to use them until we get Stygian Flesh. But at that point, hell yeah. Put them on a flank and let them tear. We didn't get our commander guy yet. Okay. Well, we want to 100% get this throne connection. There's a throne over here. That's great. But this is all Phlegra territory, so we need to keep moving north. I'm going to go around this way. We're going to secure the coast and see what we can find. Yeah, I mean, I do want to see these ink spells in combat. I'm not quite sure where that extra death came from. We killed 58 things. They lost 58 things. They killed 8 things. We lost 9 things. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, arena battle, but I don't think I really have much that I can throw in the mix. These guys aren't really worth risking in any way like that. Greyshade Forest, Enchanted Tomb, and the Marble Temple all found in one turn. That's pretty good. So we got 3 death gems per turn and can recruit gray enchantresses. Which are not bad. They are old, though. Enchanted Tomb is another death gem, and the Marble Temple is plus 75 income and can get High Priest and Bishop of the Sacred Shroud, which do have Healer 1, which is kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Also a water throne there, which might be something we look into. We'll see who's getting in the water here. There is Atlantis in game, so I imagine he's going to keep sweeping down south. It is what it is. Good. This teleport's just so vicious. Boom, deleted. It's instant, man. It's crazy fast. And they're getting into trouble because of it. But still, I mean, we're doing all right, and they're pretty cheap, and we got a good number of them, so... yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get a few of these, just to throw in the capital to heal when we come back. My research is definitely not as high as I'd like it to be. Yeah, it's a problem. We keep getting caught on this route. And again, they killed 9, I lost 10. I don't know where that last one's coming from. Aha! Throne. Excelente. I think I'm gonna build a fort here. We do not have to get in the water then. So after we take this... it'd be really nice, actually, to take all this. That might be a little greedy, but greed is good, I've heard. Our Dominion! So good. And we can't be touched. Dominion's too high. Music's pretty intense. Alright, let us be friends, Zabalba. We have no beef with you and your people. Music is pretty damn intense. Well, it's for a bullet hell game, so I'm not surprised. An animal cemetery was found. Great. What I always wanted. Actually, any one of these have 100 leadership and are level 3 priests, so anyone could go out into the world and do some fun stuff. Who are we kidding? And I want to see Tide of Ink. Right, we got 5 enchantment, so after that, I guess it's kind of like, I don't know if if our pretender can actually jump on anything. If I was gonna do anything, it would be Foul Vapors, so enchantment 6. And then maybe Conjuration 3, Alteration 6, you know, the usual sort of things. Zabalba refused? How could he? We're supposed to be buddies. We're gonna be buddies, man. Monochrome High Priest requires 5 water, but it has to be cast by a Monochrome High Priest, which means that they need to either empower themselves or get like a water bracelet or a Robe of the Sea. But I bet it's a pretty good thing. Yeah, Robe of the Sea. So construction 5. Okay. I want to see it. I want to see it. We're gonna see tides of ink or whatever here, and that'll be cool. It better be cool. Basing my whole strategy around it. Yeah, I figured. Alright, let's see it. Divine Blessing. Tide of ink. There they are. They're sacred. Shit. Well, I mean, it's good. It's just I already cast Divine Blessing, so I have to cast it a second time. 10 hit points, 0 protection, 7 defense, 13 MR, 15 morale, 7 speed is pretty slow. They have full Fizz resist, Blind Spirit Sight, Affliction resistance, and then Ink Spear, 8 attack, 13 piercing. Honestly, pretty nasty if we get them blessed. Like there. So now with the blessing... Oh, inks. Some of them have swords. So now they have 11 defense, plus blur, 11 attack, 16 damage. The ones with the spears have 10 attack, 13 damage. They're not amazing or anything. But with Stygian Flesh, they'll be pretty solid. Okay, then I want to try Ink Soldiers, I suppose. Maybe do that and Divine Blessing again. I don't know if they're sacred, but we'll give it a shot. Yep. The Bulba, be my friend. Yeah, I mean, we could build a lab here to get more monochrome priests. The lesser version. It's pricey, 335 gold a pop. But it would help our research for a bit. Be like a stimulant. Alright, the soldiers, also sacred. 15 hit points, 9 defense, 13 MR, full Fizz resist. They're very similar, I suppose. Shield, however, is part of the Ink Soldier's very essence, and as such does not, in fact, help to defend them. Great. Awesome. Stygian Flesh gonna be doing work. Gonna be doing work. I'll tell you that much. There's another throne down here. Oh man, I didn't even need to go up there. Gee, we got pick of the litter. We added maybe too many. But I did the math. I did the math. What more do you want from me? Dominion's too strong. Sweeping across the map. I guess we are building quite a bit of funds. Okay, go there and build a lab. We lost Ivros. Well, we've got people to handle that. The music's so intense. What the fuck? We have 95 Astral Pearls, by the way. I'll point that out. So we could get some of these otherworldly rifts out of Conjuration. But we have so much to research. Astral Pearls never go to waste. Yeah, let's just take this. I think we got that. We can start making monochrome priests. Could also make shrine keepers as another sacred option, to be honest. Not much reason not to, really. Dominion. We've never experienced such growth. I'm sure we lost all our hoppers, I would imagine. Yeah. But only 3 heavy enforcers who got 133 kills. This is a pretty good unit. Yeah. Pretty good unit. I mean, most of that was probably against the little, like, bugs that they summon, but still. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think we've seen everything we need to see, to be honest. So many gems. I mean, I could summon, like, Pale Riders if we wanted, like, something else to hit the rear constantly. I think we could, I suppose, just have someone there just to summon monoclones now, because we're not that far off from Stygian Flesh. Found a well of white water. We got the Throne of Fortune. Not even misfortune, but fortune. Alright, that's good. Let's head back. I think this game's gonna be pretty easy. I think it's already kind of over. We got 2 with like 4 more possible ones. And so far we haven't seen any that are difficult. So I think we might be good here. You could spend 65 water gems to get a full tribe of Unfrozen and a chieftain and a mage. I guess I could, just because I've never cast that before in my life, and it's kind of interesting. Why not? Just for fun. I want, you know, eventually we should experience every spell that Dominions has, right? That would be good. So here's the Unfrozen Lord. 30 hit points, 11 protection, 15 defense, 16 MR, 20 morale. With Pierce resist, Cold resist 25, Poison resist 25, Chill 3, Cold Power 1, and a Bane Blade. Okay. Then the mages, they are 2 water, 2 earth, 1 death. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's not bad. You got some thug potential, I suppose. Yeah, and then they came with the Unfrozen. So Unfrozen Warrior. 28 hit points, 11 protection, 13 defense, 16 MR, 20 morale, Pierce resist, Chill 3, Cold Power 1. 14 attack, 25 damage, length 3, flint sword. A length 3 sword is crazy. You like now almost never see that. Although it says they fight with ancient stone spears, some wield magical flint swords. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is a very strong unit. These ones have the normal stone spears. 12 attack, 19 piercing damage. Still, it's pretty strong. Yeah. Okay. This is sort of a ready-made thug pack. Especially with a little temper armor there, soldiers of steel going on. You might got something cooking here. I'm gonna leave them here for right now. So I don't think we really ever need them, but... Oh yeah, I forgot I was supposed to be searching. Not that I need more gems. Oh good, my lab got destroyed. I always appreciate that. Music's kind of anxiety-inducing, isn't it? A little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. A little bit much for me, I think. Temple destroyed. Come on. But we got Haji Senri the Spell Collector. Wow. 1 fire, 1 air, 1 water, 1 earth, 1 astral, 1 death, 1 nature, 1 glamour, 1 blood, and innate spellcaster. 2. Holy shit. She has 24 research. She has everything, and yet she also has nothing. She benefits massively from empowerment or boosters. I think I'm going to empower her in death. She can at least spam Horde of Skeletons then. Zabalba has boxed out Phlegra. Ooh, that's gonna be a rough war. Fine with me. I'm buddies with Zabalba. Take it all, buddy. I mean, I guess we could... we could empower her in water to get, like, shifting ink. Those things will be better than skeletons. Like, if we went with 3 water. Well, we're gonna have Robe of the Sea, I suppose. Yeah, we need more water gems. Ain't got shit. I mean, we don't really need anything, I suppose, to be perfectly fair. Look at my Dominion spread. Look at it, we are untouchable on Dominion. That's crazy. This is the most Dominion. You can't have a recruitable mage Dominion spread. Are you out of your mind? This world would be anarchy if that's how Dominions work. I just love how long it's taking for our army to get back. All right. Should get our god pretty soon. Yeah, like right now. That's how I called it. We also have the monoclones we can bring, which we may as well. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I could just take a bunch of mages and have them kill shit. But do it this way. Oh, you know what? I'll send IG just to spam horde of skeletons. We'll see how many we can get out there. Probably not many. I mean, it's going to be kind of fatiguing for her. She only has 2 death. Skull Standard would be pretty good. I actually have a lot of death gems. Why don't all of you make that skull staff? Thank you. Yeah. Big death time. You get this. So you are going to cast Create Monoclone Tyrant. And we're finally going to see what that's about. Okay. Good. Easy game, man. So she became one of these. Okay, she lost her body slot, but she gained an extra hand slot, an extra bow slot. She is now perma-blessed. 32 hit points, 0 protection, but 20 versus mundane. Nice. 18 MR, 24 morale, 18 speed. Full fizz resist. Cold 10, poison 25. She's blind, spirit sight. Reinvigoration 4. Dominion spreader 1 still. Combat caster. Affliction resistance 99. She's got an inky claw. Everything's at 19 attack because of the big bless. 15 damage on the claw. 13 armor piercing on the 4 tentacles. And the flying ink sword. Well, honestly, with some decent armor, yes. I mean, pretty much yes. Like, just Soul Vortex, Invulnerability, and Quicken Self. You got 0 encumbrance and 3 hand slots. I mean, yeah, it's kind of nuts. Tempted to say like a Wraith Sword, but I don't know. Probably just like multiple Frost brands is where you want to be. Oh, we got some people that can't cross rivers. Who can't cross rivers? Hamako. For carrying these things can't pass rivers. Fuck. Well, yeah, so then we'd have to go all the way around. Okay, Hamako, you're just gonna leave these here. For now. For now. I'm just gonna set you to casting you know what. Horde of Skeletons, baby. Yeah, it's too much fatigue. He'll never be able to spam that, unfortunately. Not without Big Death. If we had given him the Skull Staff, he could have cranked out 5 packs very quickly, though. Yeah, I don't know, dude. You just hit stuff. What do you want from me? It'll be fine. It's gonna be easy peasy, so don't worry about it. The Dimension Hopper's got 170 kills. That's pretty good. We did lose 9 of them, but I imagine we would have lost a lot more without Stygian Flesh. So, kudos. Yeah, there's not much else to talk about there. We've got temples everywhere, except here. Lame. Yeah, I think this game's pretty much in the bag. I mean, we got fortunate, of course, with throne positions, which happens decently often, especially... Okay, so he didn't lose either any of his tentacle attacks or claw attack. This is an insane amount of attacks. Also, he has 23 defense. Yeah, I mean, I think Vine Shield is pretty solid here. For armor, probably just this because it's available to us. You know, horror helmet. Yeah, I mean, this gives him 2 death gems. I'm not sure what he'd really use them on or anything. Yeah, I don't know what he'd use them on. I don't know. Okay. Good. Good. Minions still going quite strong. Money going quite strong. Flagra has beaten back Zabalba and might actually cut us off here. Ooh, that could be naughty. I'd be friends with Flagra though, because I don't like trouble. I don't want no trouble. I'm like Jackie Chan, you know? Yeah, okay, it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, against any... yeah, he's never going to be that amazing of a thug. But, like, I think he could probably take on this, to be honest. Not you. Ring of Water Breathing might be good. Okay, I'm going to make that. We'll send him down under. Just for fun. That's all. Just for some fun. He did cut us off, that little bastard, man. Alright, well then we'll go up here. It's fine. Allegra did accept. Good. Oh, yeah, that's right. He didn't have a body slot. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, he can't pass rivers. Which means he also won't go underwater, obviously. If you're not going to pass... Because he's made of ink. Water is very detrimental. Okay. That's fine. You are going to cast Invulnerability. Well, we don't have Soul Vortex yet. Hopefully you get that. Frickin' Self. Oh, that's true. We could give him 2... Does he have cold resist? He does have cold resist, right? Yeah, 15. So we could give him 2 water gems. Temp water gems. Can we get 2 temp water gems? This is 1. No, I don't think we can get him 2. Shit. Not without construction 7 for the, not that. No, what does give him the extra 1? Frozen Heart gives 2. That's probably what I'm thinking of. Almost certainly what I'm thinking of. Or Cthulhu's staff, I guess. Yeah, Astral 4. We could make Cthulhu's staff. And then you could cast Grip of Winter. No, that was the opposite. Okay. We'll go that route. I probably really don't have to go pick up troops. This is going to be pretty easy, so let's just march. It's really the fastest way. I don't think so. Okay, so ditch this, try this, ditch this, no, ditch this, and then, yeah, it takes up 2 slots. Okay, so you can have a Vine Shield and the Cthulhu Staff. He loses definitely some offensive power, but Grip of Winter is going to be nice. Yeah, I still question his actual physical survivability without a body slot. Invulnerability Soul Vortex is pretty good. I don't know. Yeah, he's a light thug. That's all he's ever going to be. So in that case, we're going to be doing Soul Vortex. No, sorry. Grip of Winter first. Then Soul Vortex. Then Invulnerability. And then... that's probably it that I care about. Yeah, just cast spells then. Completely unnecessary. We 100% don't need to use that to take any province anymore. But I don't know. We rarely do thug stuff, so it's fun enough. Dominion is quite strong. Can't complain about that. I think given enough time, if we just constantly keep making these, yeah, I think we'd eventually dom kill stuff. We would kind of run into monetary. We would have to go to war, but I don't know. Like Phlegra, we might be able to dom kill before he gets the better of us. Hard to say. Someone's gonna take that. We may have to go to war after all. We'll see. Otherwise, we can always teleport the Pretender onto something like here. Why don't you actually go take a gander at some of this stuff? Still very available. We might want to do that. It's a pretty light throne. Jade Maidens, though, are kind of annoying for a thug. Big old battles. Naba accepted. Keep getting adventurers for some reason. I don't know why. Coming out of the woodworks. I think we got this. We're gonna see the thug battle here. Yeah, that low of protection, it's tough. Any amount of magic damage is just going to shred him. Oh, the Kludge. Oh, massive Kludge. That's right, with his 0 encumbrance, he can spam those things. And then he just throws out Divine Blessing on him. Holy shit. Okay, he's better than I thought. Yeah, he didn't kill anything directly. Not bad at all. Unfortunately, that's kind of it, you know. I wish we hadn't gotten cut off, but we did, so them's the breaks. Oh well, let's go finish this, shall we? Very much not Dominion's music, I think, but with all these like different nations, they try to get in the atmosphere, the creator's atmosphere. Ooh, flame breath, not good. A little painful there. Yeah, we lost 45 dimension hoppers on that one. Ouch. One fire drake just roasted us. Cut right through Stygian flesh. Not a care in the world. But I don't care because I won. We'll throw 100 PD on this. Certainly a lot better than the last game we had on this map, where we were on the western side and just cut off from everything good in life. But yeah, that pretty easy. Pretty easy. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, for one, you can't have a mage. We apparently stopped recruiting them for some reason. You can't have recruitable mage for 4 recruitment points that has Dominion Spreader. That's just not allowed. Dominion Spreader is a very rare and hard to get thing. Usually from like a random hero, maybe. Or there are some spells that you can like a summon. This is one, the Juggernaut. So that requires Construction 8 and 25 Astral Pearls and level 5 Astral. And that gets you Dominion Spreader 1. And that's sort of its only use, is to be a Dominion Spreader, you know? I mean, you can bring it in battle. It's not terrible. It has 200 hit points, size 10, Trampler with 22 protection. And it's a level 3 priest with innate spellcaster. And also auto casts divine channeling for all your other priests. Like, it's pretty good, but people summon that thing because it's a Dominion Spreader. Like, that's how good it is. So having that on a recruitable mage is just a big no-no. You can't do that. Because on top of that, there are also like 3 or 4 death and 3 or 4 water. It's a little ridiculous. And you give us like powerful national combat spells that summon sacreds, that summon 11 plus sacred units for no gems. I mean, it just gets out of hand, man. What are you doing? Aside from all that, the actual roster itself, mostly, you know, pretty solid. I like the fun mix of sacreds. Like, we got kind of pick your poison. You got, you know, formation fighter with length 4 spears and shields. You've got the more heavier hitter, like greatsword kind of ones. You've got these that get to teleport. That's really fun. And these, the sort of pizza cutter dual wielding ones with Berserker and Sacred Cavalry. Like, you really get your choice. None of them are like absurdly good or anything, because they all have 7 or 8, 8 protection on the body, which is pretty low, to say the least. But they're all kind of decent and fun. Oh, and the Shrine Keeper, if you want. That's also off capital. And then, yeah, the rest of the roster is fine, although the Heavy Enforcer is just a little too good in comparison to everything else. Because a parry 7 tower shield is just so good. 16 defense, so good. 21 protection, so good. Yeah, it's a little too good. I'm sad a little bit we didn't get to doing the... Yeah, we didn't get to doing the other stuff with Conjuration, where we could bring in these rifts. Because that was clearly like a lot of units or something have been made just for this purpose, and we didn't get to any of that stuff. And we could have. We had 4 Astral on our Pretender, so we could have opened up a bunch of rifts and taken a look in. But aside from that, I mean, it's an incentive to play the nation again sometime, for sure, and go a completely different approach. So anytime I play a nation once and it's like, oh, I could have done this, I could have done this, and it would have been like maybe just as viable or more viable, like, that's always a good sign. So yeah, I like it. I'm trying to even remember our time with the other nation from this pack that we did, the Dragonfly Castle. They had the slug retainers that had the Nidavellir stuff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't they have... Yeah, they had like the 25 protection slugs or whatever. Yeah, that was crazy. Actually, I think we can go look at that real quick. Just to refresh my memory. These things. The pseudo-snail giants. 28 hit points, size 4 sacred with 28 protection on the body. 29 versus mundane. And 5% regen. With poison spit and 27 damage great club. Yeah, these things were absurd. Okay, I think this nation was more broken than the one we just played. Even though... Although, had we done a 1v1 with Senri Shrine, having that Dominion Spreader Priest would have been really dumb. We would have very quickly dom killed our opponent. Yeah. So these nations aren't too balanced. But they're fun, and they're not, like, overly ridiculous, you know. We just happen to get pretty lucky that map with throne placement and being really easy thrones. Any nation would have done fine. But yeah, not bad. My name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.